Hi everyone, welcome to Physics Wala NEET English, and in today's video we are going to talk about the biology paper prediction. Yes, you heard me right. In this particular video I am going to share the most important, most expected topics as per the previous year paper analysis that you people can definitely expect in your NEET examination. We know it very well that when it comes to the biology is making 50% of the syllabus. I know there are many students who might have covered this syllabus, but there are still some those who are struggling. They don't know how to revise, what to revise, and at this point of time they are unable to handle the pressure. So they want something that they can revise very quickly, right, so that they can score better marks. So this is that is why I'm making this particular video, and trust me, at this particular time you really need the motivation. If you guys have faith in yourself, if you people know, if you people believe that yes, I can crack it, all I have to do is I have to put the efforts. I have no need to think that much. I just need to put the efforts. If you will study with this particular mindset, definitely you are going to score very good marks. So that's what we have to do. That's what we have to discuss. So let's start the topic. So here you people can see when it comes to the living word chapter, taxonomic categories are there, right? No doubt the defining property topic is deleted from the new NCERT, but it is the part of your syllabus. So this is what you people can focus, revise it, very simple. In that case of biological classification, overall from all the chapters, this is not just for this particular chapter, but yeah, for all the chapters, do not miss. Please do not miss the diagrams. Do not miss the tables, right? If you are confused to revise the biology, start with their revision as well, because they are going to give you the direct questions. So that's what you have to do. So when it comes to this biological classification, fungi, examples are very important. All the examples are very important, be it Protista or Monera. Then virus, viroid, prions, you should know what are they and the disease that they cause. Now algae, that comparison table, very important. These terms like prothallis, what is protonema, what is numerical taxonomy, the other names here, and of course the examples, very important. Then comes the animal kingdom. I know students struggle in the example part here. So what you have to do, understand the basis of classification, that what exactly is the meaning of basis of classification, right, and related with different phylums. Remember that phylums and whatsoever examples you can keep in your mind, then focus on that. But otherwise relate this part, that in this particular phylum we have to discuss this classification, this and that. Then chordate characters, in detail you have to study. You should know which one is the mean chordate character, the comparison as well. Now come to this part in anatomy. Some students find it difficult. Just focus on the dicot stem and the leaf comparison. And meanwhile vascular bundles, that's it. Which vascular bundle is present in which type of section, that's it. Connective tissue, the diagrams given in NCERT, please do that. When it comes to the connective tissue, which one is dense regular, which one is dense irregular, that's what you have to do. For frog, go for the PYQs. You will get one question, might be two, rarely, the chances are less, but one question, solve the MCQs only. So endomembrane system, right, easy. Focus on the NCERT, no need to focus on any other thing. Cilia, flagella, centrosome. So when you will read it, you'll get to know about the microtubules, then the plasma membrane. Now next to it, enzymes. Before starting enzymes, focus on the amino acids, how that bond formation is. Enzymes, what is activation energy, what are cofactors, right, which one is tightly bound, loosely bound, that's it. Primary and secondary metabolites. Now come to the next part. Overall this chapter is very important. I won't suggest you to leave anything, but yeah, still, when it comes to the main topics, because last time the major questions were not there from this part, so this year you guys can expect. So meiosis substages, what is happening, when is happening, and metaphase comparison diagram, focus on that, right. Then read about the cell cycle. Now C3 C4 cycle, students, they find it difficult as well. At least you should know which one is the acceptor, which one is the stable compound there, how many ATPs are used. Only that information will help you. Even if you don't have the conceptual clarity, you can focus on that particular parts, but still I'll suggest you to watch the session so that you can have the conceptual clarity of that. Kranz anatomy, important. PS1, PS2, here what you have to study, first of all, their comparison, their location. Meanwhile you should also know how the electron flows, that like PS2 to PS1, that is how it is. So when it comes to the Z scheme, if you will read how the things are, it will be, the whole chapter will be covered. In glycolysis, if you are not able to remember all the 10 steps, where the substrate level is phosphorylation, substrate level phosphorylation is occurring, where ATP get used, where it forms, and the regulatory enzyme. This year you will get question from this part. Then Krebs cycle, substrate level phosphorylation, where the NADH2 form, where the FADH2 form, only that steps you people can focus. Focus on the exception like succinic dehydrogenase. It is not there in the matrix. It is there in the inner mitochondrial membrane, question like that can come. Then electron transport chain, it is lengthy, sometimes you are not able to understand that, so kindly focus on the complexes, which one is 1, 2, 3 and 4 like this, then comes RQ value. So in PGRs, discoveries important, read about them. Ethylene and gibberellin for this particular year, very, very, very important, stick to the NCERT. Now oxygen hemoglobin dissociation curve, the factors which favor dissociation association, majorly focus there. Mechanism of breathing, you need to focus on the muscles there. So now you might be thinking ki ma'am is giving all the topics. No, I'm saying focus on the muscles there. Pulmonary volumes and capacities, do compare, do check one important thing, that which capacity or volume you cannot measure and why. That is it. Now blood clotting, the complete cycle, cardiac cycle. So if you know about the cardiac cycle, ECG you can manage very, very, very easily. Trust me on that. Okay, next to it, sliding filament theory and joints. And here I would like to specify the articulations as well, like you know how your skull is attached to the vertebral column, topics like that. Your humerus is attached here with the help of glenoid cavity. Then kidney function, which we also call as RAS mechanism. If you know urine formation, countercurrent mechanism will automatically be covered there. Ionic theory is there, right? Then parts of brain, just stick to the NCERT, read the bullet, the points which are in bold from the NCERT. That particular structures you need to understand. Mechanism of action of hormones, very important. And when you will read this, that particular examples will be done, that okay fine, this you know, this hormone is having surface receptor, this hormone is having the intracellular receptors, adrenaline gland, thyroid and the pituitary disorders. And here when it comes to the class 12, menstrual cycle, all the hormonal control, embryonic development, do revise these two topics. Assisted reproductive technology, techniques and contraceptives. Pollination, focus on the example, both the sporogenesis, apomixis, polyembryony, which you cannot miss. Do not miss any diagram, any diagram. Then here, human health and disease, I would say even the venereal diseases, do complete it. Again, stick to the NCERT, do revise their causative agent. When it comes to the drug, start with the drug part here, focus on the diagram, focus on the structure, right? Like morphine is an analgesic, right? So points like that you have to pick here. Then when it comes to the rest of this cancer, important to read. AIDS, its structure you need to understand. Then you have next is microbes, the sewage treatment plants, bioactive molecules are there. But here again I would like to suggest you that for the microbes, just solve the PYQs. Even if you solve last 5 years of PYQs, this chapter will be done and dusted, and it will easily it is going to give you how many marks? It is going to give you 12 marks directly. Now, moving ahead, Mendelian exceptions like post-Mendelian inheritance, polygenic inheritance, pleiotropy, mutation, and all the disorders for sure you have to complete. And in case of that, linkage, like you should know the scientist associated. Done. DNA fingerprinting, this time, please focus here. If you complete DNA fingerprinting, do focus on the electrophoresis, do focus on the PCR, then operin, right? In detail, you should know operin. In detail, you should know HGP. Here, if you don't know the basics here, focus on the enzymes, their function, especially in the transcription in eukaryotes. RNA splicing is also very important. Now, here in evolution of man, adaptive radiation, natural selection, all the three types, Hardy-Wingwer assumptions, plus that equation, even if you don't know the this formula, and here pedigree symbols as well, right? So recapitulation theory, so rDNA steps, nomenclature for the enzymes, electrophoresis told you already, downstream processing and RNA interference. But here insulin also. So this time please pay emphasis on biotechnology, the complete unit, and this is for our ecology. Population growth curve models, the interactions, the pyramids, energy flow, causes of biodiversity loss, which we also call as HOAC, right? That is habitat loss, overexploitation, alien species invasion, co-extinction. So conservation is also there. The right conservation is also there. The summit that are given at the end, they are very important, and the diagram data. And here, yeah, decomposition is missing. That also you have to complete. So if you revise these topics, right, you have 20 days, more than 20 days, I would say. But if you revise, ideally you have 20 days only, because I know last 2 days you will not be able to study that much. So if you revise these topics very well, in biology you can easily score 310 plus. So what is the best way to revise? Just focus on the NCERT, focus on that main diagrams, right? This is what you have to do. So this is all about this video. So do let me know if there is any doubt in any topic, and just stay tuned, because we are soon going to start our session, and trust me, in that sessions, when you will get the to the point content, when you will get the MCQs as well, you will definitely boost your marks. So stay tuned. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care.